Stranger Things seasons ranked for Jonathan Byers and Nancy Wheeler. Starting with Jonathan, I think season 4 is by far the worst version of this character. He's out with the California crew, kind of a stoner loser who isn't being truthful with Nancy, and I just didn't care for the direction they took him here. Season 5 Jonathan's a bit of a step up. I don't care for the fact that he's still butting heads with Steve and trying to compete for Nancy when he's the one dating Nancy, but he still has some moments to shine, albeit he is not one of the most important characters in season 5 at all. Season 3 Jonathan's fine. There's nothing too memorable with him here. Early on, when him and Nancy are investigating Miss Driscoll, probably is when he gets to shine the most. Season 1 Jonathan is the OG version of this character. While he does some creepy stuff, taking pictures of Nancy, they're able to make up, move on from that, and I do like some of the Jancy moments that we get. He is the anchor of the Byers house, trying to be there for Joyce when she is just completely unraveling at times, but he's there and trying his best to hold the fort down at the Byers house. But the best version of Jonathan has to be season 2. I think this is the peak version of this character, the best we see him. The Jancy moments are off the charts when they go off to Murray's. When they share that first kiss, it just hits right in the feels when the score kicks in. It makes you feel all warm inside. And I like how he's caring for Nancy this season. He drives her home from the Halloween party. He's a great big brother, especially when they're doing the Morse code sequence for Closed Gate. He just shows up for everyone around him in season 2. For Nancy Wheeler, I think the worst version of the character is probably season 3. When I look back, it's just the one season where I think she has the least to do. And some of the arguments with her and Jonathan early on are like, not my favorite. Season 5 Nancy's probably the most badass, like warrior version of this character we see. She's wielding a machine gun in the finale, going toe-to-toe with a freaking mind flayer. She also pulls up to try and save the day when her sister and mom get attacked by demos. She's on the case trying to figure out what's going on with Mr. What's-It. So she's on it, being the journalist she's always been. Season 2 Nancy's very solid. We get to see her with Jonathan. That's where Jancy's really born. I think it is the best season for Jancy as a couple. It's really where she grows a lot as a character as well, especially still carrying that guilt of the death of Barb. Season 4 Nancy, you could totally argue, is the best version of this character. She's going full journalist in the front half, trying to figure out what's going on with Vecna by talking to Wayne Munson. But in the end, she's going toe-to-toe with Vecna with a freaking pump-action shotgun. She's afraid of nothing. She stands on business in season 4, but I have the season 1 version of Nancy at the top of this list. When I think Nancy Wheeler, I think of her with that red jacket and the revolver. That's like her iconic look. You get Stancy, you also get Jancy this season, but I feel like she's able to hold her own when they go out and set up this plan to try and trap this demo at the Byers house. Nancy Wheeler, you'll always be famous to me.